Hi, this is Umar from Areterix Technologies, and in this video I am going to show you the complete manufacturing process, starting from sending of the quotations to creating the sale order, and then creating a manufacturing order from the bill of materials, and replenishing the inventory if we don't have it in stock, and then delivering the order. So let's begin. Before moving to creating a quotation, I'll just show you. We are going to manufacture a computer i7 16GB RAM with 1TB hard disk, and to manufacture the computer we need ASUS RAM, we need Intel motherboard and processor, and we need a Western Digital hard disk. So each product has a specification. Each product has a different variant, which we'll be able to see it from here. So ASUS RAM have different variants in sizes like 2GB, 4GB, 8GB, 16GB. The processor has various models from i3, i5, i7, and the same is with the hard disk. Alright, and each of this product has a defined vendor as to from whom we buy these products. So let me just show you quickly. The RAM we buy from these two companies, and then this is a computer which we manufacture. The motherboard and the processor we also buy from these two companies, and we have also set the product as tracked by unique serial number. So we can track products either by a unique serial number, either by lots, or we don't track it. We just have a quantity and we deliver it. So we are putting the motherboard as tracked by unique serial number. Okay, so alright, now let's move into the manufacturing, and I'll show you how I have created a bill of materials. So I have created one bill of materials by selecting the product. I want to create a product i7 16GB RAM, and I have set the components as ASUS RAM 16GB 1 unit, Intel motherboard 1 unit, and Western Digital hard disk 1TB. Alright, so I have your variants. Once I select here, okay, it shows me various variants which I have added. The same is for RAM. So this is how we add the variants. Alright, we don't need this right now. Alright, and then there is a options of operations. So now there has to be some place where we assemble the computers. So let's say we name it as an assembly line. So I have created an assembly line which has a tentative duration of 60 minutes, and the same as once the product is assembled, we have a packing line where we pack the computers in the boxes. So I'll show you a more description of how the assembly line is configured here. The operations are configured here. So I'll go to work centers, assembly line. Alright, so I have got various parameters as to what are the working hours of the assembly line, what is the efficiency, what is the capacity. So capacity is how much computers in a parallel I can manufacture, and what is the cost per hour of the assembly line. The same I have configured it for the packing line. I have here the capacity of 10 computers which I can pack parallelly together. So this is the work centers. Alright, so now let's move on to creating an order. So I have received an inquiry from HCL Computers, and they asked for a quotation from me of this configurations, and let's say I have 5 computers. They have asked for the quotation, and it's the standard rate. I'll just confirm, like I just save it, and I can send the quotation by email or confirm or take a printout from here. Alright, now it also shows me here this red icon that how many quantities I have in stock here. So right now the red means we don't have anything in stock. Alright, we can set the quotation expiry date as to by what dates the rates are valid. So let's say 10, and what is the payment term? So let's say immediate. Alright, and so I have sent the quotation and it's now finalized. I'll just confirm, and this is automatically converted into a sale order. Here you can see the status, and a tentatively delivery note is generated here. Alright, now if I go to the delivery date, it shows me the scheduled date is it's 10th of January. Alright, the 10th of January I need to deliver this computer. So how it calculated it? It calculated it from the computer which I had ordered. So I have set manufacturing lead time here. I'll just show you. When I click here, I can just open up, and I have a manufacturing lead time which is 6 days. Oh, sorry, 2 days, and the customer lead time is 6 days. So it takes me 2 days to manufacture a computer, and whenever an order is received, I'll deliver it in 6 days. So that's why it calculated, today is 4th, and so it's calculated on it will deliver on 10th. So that's how it calculated the scheduled delivery date. Alright, now I just need to confirm. I have confirmed the order, but the products are not in the stock. So when I click here, it will show me if there are any future reservation available, or is there any planning. So there is not. I'll just click on view forecast, and I'll put an order to replenish the inventory. I need 5 computers, and my deadline is 10th. I just need to manufacture. I'll just confirm. Alright, so once I confirm this, manufacturing order will be created for this computer, and the manufacturing guy in their screen will be able to see a manufacturing order here. Alright, and they would be able to see when they need to deliver it. So in 4 days they need to prepare the order. Okay, I'll just click on it, and obviously the status is not available. We don't have any components available here in stock. So what we'll do here is we'll just go to the inventory, or we can just click here and click on replenish, order the units. The preferred routes is buy. We don't manufacture this, so it's buy, and we can set the date as to by when I need it. I need it tomorrow. Confirm. Alright, so the manufacturing guy is telling the purchase department that I need 5 quantity of these, and I need it tomorrow. Can just buy it, and again replenish this also, 5 quantity of these tomorrow. Can just buy it, confirm. Now when we put a replenishment order, the purchase department automatically will have a purchase created here, an RFQ created here, sorry. So now there is an RFQ from next gen computers, Asus and Intel motherboard, and there is an RFQ of 1 TB hard disk. Alright, so we have 2 RFQs here which are created. Now what we do is we can just print RFQ or send them by email, and once we have the products we can just confirm the order. So here we have not set the price. The price is not here. We'll just set it here, 650. Okay, and let's confirm the order here. Alright, we have confirmed the order, and we are receiving the goods now. So let's receive the products. Now there are certain products which have serial number, as I said earlier. Alright, so Asus RAM, it doesn't have, I guess. So let's set quantity. So the Asus RAM doesn't have any serial number, it is set here, but Intel motherboard has serial numbers, so we need to set this unique serial number. Alright, now here it has an option that either we can add the serial numbers manually if an Intel chip has a serial number, or we can create our own serial number. So let's say I do want to create a serial number. Alright, and the number of serial numbers I want to create is 5. Assign serial numbers. Okay, so it automatically assigned the serial numbers. I can just confirm, and done quantity is 5. Validate the quantities. So once I receive the products, I can just allocate the serial numbers, and done. The products are in stock now. Alright, and let me do it for the same hard disk. Hard disk is also through serial numbers, so we would have to assign the serial numbers to them. Set quantities, no, we have to go in, right, assign serial numbers. Okay, it automatically assigned, or either we can change it manually here if you want. Confirm, and validate. Right, that's it. So now we have quantity of 5 received and billed. So we have not yet received a purchase invoice, so it's yet not billed to us. We have just received the goods. Okay, let's quickly see the stock. Alright, so now we have 555. We have all the products in stock. If we go to the variants, it will show us in a variant way. Okay, we have 5 here, 16 GB RAM, i7 processor, and 1 TB hard disks. Alright, now we'll go again back to manufacturing order. So manufacturing department, they will all automatically know that okay, now the component status is available, so they know okay, they need to manufacture the product. Alright, and so they can plan the order. Alright, and now the process happens on an assembly line. Alright, so now when we plan the order, it goes to the work orders. Alright, now we have your work orders. So here it says assembly line. We need to assemble these computers. Alright, and then it's packing line. So now we are going to start the assembly process. Okay, we have started. It will calculate how much time it takes to assemble the product, and now when we click on this little icon here, it will show us what are the components that we are going to consume here, and the responsible user. So whichever user is doing the process, the start date and time is recorded here, and what are the work instructions. So to assemble the computer, he has to check this. So he will just check the tempering label, check tempering label of RAM, then there's step 1, step 2, and step 3. Alright, so now once this process is completed of assembling of the computers, we'll just click on done. But before clicking on done, we need to consume the inventory. Alright, so the guy will go here, it will click on the manufacturing order, and it will take to the details of the manufacturing order as to what he needs to use. Now here, once he click here, it will ask him which products he. So right now we just have 5 in stock. If we have more in stock, here all the products will be listed here, but now he's going to consume the units here. So whichever products he's going to consume here, we'll just enter. Alright, so he has consumed the products here, and there is again a Western Digital hard disks. so he's going to consume this also, 5 units, these serial numbers. Okay, so he has consumed all the units here, and once he has done it, alright, he can either stop the process from here, or he can just go back and you can just do it from here. Done. Alright, now once this process is done, the task will go on the packing line and they will again start the process. So now the computers are being packed, and if there are some special instructions, they will be able to see it from here. Instructions for packing, step 1, step 2, step 3. The complete time will be monitored here. If they are pausing in between, this will again, so let's say they took a pause for a few seconds and then they started again. So the pause also will be recorded here. Okay, so for 22 seconds it worked, and then they again started at this time. So that's how the process will be monitored. Let's finish the task and go back to our manufacturing order, and here we are. So all the quantities are consumed, the work orders are done, and what we can do is we can just click on mark as done. So if we see a quantity 5 units of Y are produced, once we do mark as done, that's it. So the computers are manufactured, and if we go back again to our sale order, it will show us that the sale orders are in inventory here with this blue icon. Alright, we can just process the delivery. We can set quantities, validate. Alright, delivery is done. And once we want to create an invoice and send the copy, we can just create the invoice, create and view invoice. And so here we have a draft invoice, confirm it. So we have an invoice generated, we can just send and print, and once we receive a payment, we can click on register payment and capture the payment. So this was the complete manufacturing process, starting from quotation to sale order and then procurement and delivering. If you have any queries here, do let me know. Thank you and have a good day.